Oh,
Welcome to Biomutant.
welcome to
It will feel good to lay back and take it all in. Took care of it. Tapped hard. It's starting to add up. Right between the eyes. Chop it up.
all right.
The goo calls.
I'm sure there's an actual reason for me being here.
Atomic. Blasting everything to bits. Who can stand against that? Shot through. So many keys, so many locks.
Electric mod. Ooh.
You look civilized.
Yes, please.
It's time to do what's right, for certain values of right. The stars never give enough light. Spot that fixer-upper? Got to be something worthwhile in it. Says no matter how weird you think the world's getting, it keeps getting weirder. There's a poppet here named Maya who does things with her poppets. Lives way deep in the mire. Steer clear of her. Don't. But if you've got to, head into the mire. Just don't get stuck. Believes Maya lives in the mire, where at least she can't hurt too many. Been hearing stories about her since they were a kidling too. Still hates the sight of poppets because of those tales. Says you're a fool for thinking Maya will tell you. There's a run. Go get on it and run fast as you can. You run like the wind. Nothing's more important right now than this. Let's build something. What an improvement. Looks like it could cut anything. Not what you wanted. Parts is parts. power doesn't come from the barrel of this gun. You make what you need.
Need the cold suit. We need the cold suit. Lollipops.
Daytime means the clock to nighttime is ticking. This is called suburbia, a place to get away from the city stink. Squeeze up and then down. Get the rhythm right. You snap that off, feeling pumped up. Have you been up all night? Slice and dice. X-ray. shot. Your key is gone. Wow! Shot. Gamma burst. Hunker down or keep marching on.
I do what I must.
Slash.
Ah!
Super effective. Boom, boom. Close encounter. Well, what do you know? sharp steel. Nucleared.
It is why I am ninja.
Breathe in that day shine. You need to unturn the pipe tightness to drain the flush stool. Just a few moves left. Make them count. That's the kind of trouble you really want to wash away.
Might as well go up here.
There it is, the tree of life. The idea that all life is related by common descent, where the twigs are existing species and those produced in the past represent the succession of the extinct. The tree's great branches were once budding twigs, a connection between the past, present, and future. A representation of all extinct and living species with its ever-branching ramifications. We are an evolution of those that came before. The yerp fields, where the echo of your actions resounds clearer than any other place you'll find, except for where that's not true.
Grab wood. Grab the piss post.
Let's see. It's a place well hidden. It's just below the above.
I fell. Boom, ba-da-da. Do this properly instead of trying to glide in.
Let's see. Good thing you're not It's a place well hidden. It's just below the above. Out of Date's impressed you made it this far, but there's still so much left to do. The end of the world is still on everyone's minds. You've beaten a path where you have the power to destroy or save everyone. Question is, what you'll do with that responsibility. He worries about you. If you love yourself, you don't hurt others. But the more you hate yourself, the more you want others to suffer. Thinks it's important that you remember who you are and where you came from. Someone without knowledge of their history and origin is like a tree without roots. What do you think his are? He's the one that's called Out of Date, remember? Out of Date says there's a time for everything. And now there's no use thinking of the past, for it's gone. Think of the present, because that's where you are. It's time to set your priorities as the one who completes things. He's worried that you're putting the world at risk. But darkness isn't necessarily the end of the world. It's just another perspective. If the world really does end, there won't be anywhere to run. So he's prepared for the worst. Something he calls the Ark. Two sides to everything, but for him it would be devastating if you were forced to use the Ark to escape while the world crumbled. Out of Date says there's no clear record of the chain of events that changed the course of history and brought the world to its knees. He's found evidence on the Ark, records of a crisis, decades of contamination that permeated the ground and broke its inner core. The contamination disrupted what we now know as Ki energy, the life force that runs through all things, living and inanimate. He's been told the blight affected everything at a genetic level and turned our perception of normality on its head. It was only those that changed that avoided extinction, proving that the possibility for survival and renewal was real. He understands you are curious about the ship at the foot of the tree. He says it surfaced when the oil broke through the ground. The Ark predates the back-in days, and now, after years of study of the manuals he found inside, he believes he's figured the ship out. The Ark has room for 4 more, even if you think no one else is worth saving if the world comes to an end. He'll keep the seats open, and you are free to invite up to 4 others to join you in the Ark, in the event of a cataclysm. Out of Date says the time has come for you to reconcile with your past. Lupa Lupin is still staying in the camp where he was brought up. He hopes you'll find the answers you are looking for there. It's in your nature to hope for the best but prepare for the worst, but it's likely a meeting with the Lupin will end in confrontation. He'll point you in the right direction, but the rest is up to you. This part of the journey is one you'll have to do on your own. Lupin's camp has always been there, hidden deep inside the mountains. Out of Date hopes you'll find your way and the answers you were looking for once you're there. He knows he said it before, but the time has come to put an end to the Lupin's reign of terror. You should get over there. Come face to face with destiny. It's going to be you against the Lupin. No rules. He wonders what's on your mind. Says you should take it easy.
Come around, I think. Oh, I'm coming for you. Just so you know.
Lupin's camp was all hidden deep inside the mountains.
Yeah, so I'm gonna burn it to the ground.
Take this seriously, or it'll take you down. Tread carefully here. This is Lupin's camp. Lupin says he's been looking forward to this moment. He wanted you to come here and see for yourself where it all started.
What, when you're a little bitch?
He was so little when your mother and kin came here to put an end to his mother just because she was different. A hunter. That night, the hunter became the hunted, trapped with nowhere to run. He says your mother showed no mercy. Only vengeance. He can see that you're like your mother. you would have made the same decision and taken the same action she did. You're a killer, too. They orphaned him, left him alone, an outcast and a freak. Looper Lupin says he's been reliving the moment every night since then. He says your mother and her disciples started something that couldn't be undone. They created the monster he would become. He knew his time would come, and he was patient. So, when he got news about your birth, he knew how to get revenge that would last. That's why he spared you that night he raised the village when you were a child. He wanted you to suffer for life, like he had. He marked you for life, so he'd recognize you when you met again, and you'd eventually remember where you came from. His hunger grew insatiable over the years to come. He tried, but being vegetarian wasn't in his nature, and he couldn't go hungry. But he's never taken a life for the sake of appetite. It's always been about survival, and that our true self is being who we are. A deep look into nature will make you understand everything better, and that natural selection eliminates, and the strongest survive. Fate is for those too weak to determine their own destiny, and now the time has come for you to accept yours. Quick work for a shiny blade. At least you tried. Wonder what you could make out of those parts. For being cut off from the surface, this isn't too bad. Out of Date says that from what he's heard, you've been busy. He says he appreciates what you've done so far, but unfortunately he's got urgent news from his friend Noko in the east. Out of Date says he knows you're good-hearted enough to do your best to support Noko. He says he'll point you in the right direction, but finding Noko and making sure she gets what she needs is up to you. That doesn't sound good. Out of Date was spot on. The hoof puff needs to be stopped. Out of Date says that Noko is worried now that the Eastern World Eater is stepping up its activity. He explains that Noko keeps a fabled steed that she has planned to ride out to the World Eater, but needs help to get it prepared. Out of Date suggests that you should head east as fast as possible and see what you can do to help. He's happy to help. Hopes to see you again soon.
Get fucked. More strength. done things that you can't possibly imagine.
Sky's turning purpler? If you close your eyes hard, your mind opens to let memories in. That's one way to remember what's forgotten. When an unwanted memory intrudes on the mind, however, there's no doubt that what you remember makes your future different. You weren't supposed to know how to start the automaton pew-pew pang, but clearly you figured that out way back then. Someone could probably make good use of that plastic scrap over there.
Probably.
Shopkeeper claims you won't be able to find. Says the place hasn't. Got a good price. Didn't need that anyway. Shook on it.
Yobijen, lekol yuyu, klap, wuntima, yusutut.
Tabab, yelui, tatama, oi la the hoa, gayu yelunuya.
And how they treat you when you eat them. Oh, no thanks.
Oi la yutelui, yukto, nefane, toilui, luietu, faluine.
If you're desperate enough to give them a go, good for you.
Ikabamueta.
Maybe it's later than you think. Hard to tell at night. Nice. Some bark wood scrap for you.
Fucking yum.
See that rubber scrap? That'll add a bit of bounce for you. An old munch house. Imagine having hot food brought to you. Watch it. Oh, wow. Gee. The deep cut. Cutting edge. Don't stop pounding Malron. Well placed. Flash the slash. Microwave. Now that's a flesh wound.
Orbital strike.
Pow! Made the kill. Carving it out. Right in the face. Heroes inspire in a way nothing else can. Thinks you look like you enjoy the night just a little. Says you'll meet again.
I doubt it.
You need to align the knobs so that they match. Just a few moves left. Make them count. The best stories are about heroes. This is such a story.
I ain't no hero. I'm the ninja in the night.
Hey, you could probably make something glossy with plastic scrap. Vump is the place to be, obviously. Shopkeeper claims you won't be able to... Let's hope you won't regret it. Easy to lose your way if you can't see landmarks. Shopkeeper claims you won't... That worked out.
So how was your hospital trip?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
What happened?
Ah, got my because my ear fucking popped up. You know the my cartilage piercings in my ear. At the top of my ear, I've got two piercings on the top.
Yeah.
Of my ear.
A crossway.
So the top
this
one
means you have a choice to make.
Has always been a bit, has always been a little bit puffy.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's had like a little bubble. And just last night it decided, hey, fuck you, and like really
looks like the
shit.
control box handles
And,
need to
yeah,
be
today
wheeled
it's like,
to
alright,
buzz the
well,
wire.
yeah, wait for mum to get
Just a
home
few
from
moves
work and
left. Make them count.
get her to just like jab it, squeeze it out, sort of thing.
Wired up,
So it
Yeah.
should just be
ready to go.
us.
Sharp dressed,
No.
stylish as stylish can be.
Squirted a fair bit of pus, but yeah, I was like, not really getting anything. All right, we'll go to the hospital, and yeah, went to the hospital, got it sort of sussed out, and yeah, all good, sort of thing. It's just gonna take a bit.
Perhaps now you can see your
Yeah.
targets better.
And I don't know why people say that this game is very repetitive. Like, the crafting in it's so much fun. Like,
I mean, there's a lot of
Like-
achievements in this game. For knockout, 51 achievements. Fuck me.
yeah, but they're all pretty easy to
Oh,
get.
smell that?
Yeah, well, I just got
Biohazard
one from knocking the
nearby.
robot off the stage. Yeet. Oh, you can do it in just one hit.
I'm just in an area, just grabbing some loot.
Loot.
Ooh, an axe head, and it's a one-handed, 76 over 104. I can actually make something out of that. Check the fridge, and there's a handle in there. Oh,
Shit. I just yeeted the dummy.
I can make some fucking nasty weapons.
Oh, piss off, you fucking jack.
Ooh, a legendary belted straw top. Might be able to use that. So, I have an assault rifle, right? Declan Page's spank it.
What?
Mish commented on the
Yeah?
stream. He said spank it.
Oh, you're streaming.
Yeah,
Let's pocket that.
Also, I found out what that football does. It's a sniper of sorts.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, it's for long range use. It goes about 70 meters, I believe.
That made it all worth it.
Are you kidding? I can make some decent fucking weapons. I can make some hook blades.
It's not so
I wanna
dark
make
out.
hook
It
blades.
couldn't just be open, eh?
Fuck's sake. I need to get the upgrade for my crowbar so I can actually, like, bust into other places.
Glad to see some wood scrap there.
No, you kick a football.
Talk
Fucking-
about how it didn't used to be so dark at night. The end of the world means the end of light, too. Without light to guide the way, they keep getting lost out on the goo. Could you restart the Lumen Tower so they can find their way at night again? Claims it's out on the coast, so they can see it from the goo, of course. Says to head toward the goo and look up at the sky. Can't miss it.
Well, I can't go out to the goo because I don't have a fucking radioactive suit,
Climb
do I?
inside and get the light started back
Why
up.
not?
Easy.
Well,
right?
I have a radioactive one, but, like, you gotta get different
Can't
suits for
wait
different
until we
areas.
can glide the goo by
Okay.
night again. Figures that when lives are at stake, they are ready to share some green.
Alright. Just gotta finish looting. Ah, yeah, I can't get into that building. I need a crowbar. Upgrade.
Got a game. Oh, okay, this map. I can't remember that. Ooh, sniper ball. It's actually called a sniper ball.
Really?
Wow, this guy has paid a lot. I thought mine was flashy. I thought my intro was flashy. This guy was bloody spinning on his head.
Was he now?
Yeah. I am gold team.
Base type. Where's the axe? Can I?
Sharp as your wit.
Fine, I'll just fucking make a weapon.
Oh, what the?
Oh, I can't.
Okay. What the hell? What the fuck? Where the hell is my team?
Something good got greater.
That's alright, I'll run around with a fucking scythe.
Oh, piss off, I grabbed that. Where the fuck's the ball?
Says the
But I kill it.
I picked up a teammate. Okay, was have to take. Okay, 2 out of 3.
a land as tough as you. This region is known as the Canuckstonies. You can't find a harder place in the world.
Oh, fucking come on then.
Fucking hell. Okay.
What, considering I caught a health to you and one... Ah, fuck this. Fucking orbital strike. Oh my god, can't. Fuck off. Ah, I love this ability.
Oh, fuck off.
Itchy trigger finger.
Oh, fuck off.
Daytime is the best time to get things done. Ah, the Gnote pen. Noko never leaves this place. She's always... Let's see.
How long have I been